Okay, back with this. Let's finish it off quickly. Because. Alright. Oh, I broke into this, haven't I? Doesn't it go like. It goes like that. Oop! I've broken it even more. I can fix it very quickly. It shouldn't be too hard. We're getting into this weather where it's hard to tell if it's going to be hot or cold, and I think I'm wearing the wrong amount of clothing to be doing this video. Like starting off, I felt cold a second ago. I had the heater, but I can just tell in a very short amount of time I'm going to be too hot. So anyway, that is that. So that's what we did last time. So let's actually build the octopusy squid thing. Octosquid. It's an octopus. It's not a squid. It's just on page crumpled up here. I just saw a comment on a Facebook Lego group about how a set from a few years back they were doing that they had picked up. I'm saying this, I am yawning. A while ago, and that the problem that they had they broke all like a whole bunch of brown pieces like this, but smaller brown pieces. So there was a problem, I believe, a few years ago with brown not being very strong in the pieces. But I've never experienced that. I've never broken a Lego piece. I just find it a bizarre occurrence. But apparently it does happen. But I don't think I've ever had that happen. Here, hold on a second. That's a very dumb place to put it, but it is being put there, and that is where it's going to be. Just make sure everything doesn't fall off. So here's funny character number 1. Look at that, they're green on the inside, and then they're blue on the outside. That's kind of quirky. So that must be like the best way to make it. So that's more efficient than just making it whole thing blue and then painting or colouring in the ears just green instead of having the green underlying plastic. Interesting, but I think you'd have to spend many years analysing how you build plastic things to really understand why things are the way they are. Anyway, or maybe not, maybe 5 minutes. Maybe there's a brilliant.org.com, whatever the website is, course that will tell you everything you need to know. Or any of those other kind of things that they have that people on other channels advertise. Honestly, I mean, I don't think I'd ever be able to handle like having a paid promotion in a video. Most of them are like, who cares about Raycon earbuds? We get it, they're dumb, who cares? Who cares about VPNs, right? There's enough of the VPNs. Or if you wanted a VPN, surely you've got one by now. You're not really going to be sitting there going, oh wow, I've never heard of these things before. But hey, who knows? And you know, things like brilliant. I mean, that I'm just showing you what the kind of videos, the paid sponsorship on the videos that I watch. Like, probably like, what? I never heard of these things. I never heard of brilliant or other things. So anyway. Even if I ever actually got like thousands and millions and gazillions of viewers, which would never happen, I just wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Oh gosh, breaking things. Things are going to fall off the table. Okay, I am because Auckland's still in lockdown. I am getting around to cleaning things up. So the desk will be one of those things. One of these days. Especially because I want to make a few other videos that are unrelated to this channel, and really will have to clean up the desk because you just can't make a video that's not about building Lego things if you're going to have bits of Lego sitting all over the table when you're talking about stuff. It's just not going to work. Well, it could be a character thing. Anyway, let's put this on the middle, and that was pretty straightforward. That wasn't unexpected. So no brown pieces, so we can't wonder if these are brittle too, but these are past their age for such things. It reminds me of the capacitor fiasco. Because on my other channel, well, I don't have a capacitor sitting on the table. That's a bit weird. Normally I would have like somewhere. I just had one a second ago. I literally had one a second ago, which is just the perfect one to show. And I've misplaced it. Oh, that's a bit annoying. Anyway, there's these things that go inside electronic stuff, and there was a period when they were all a bit rubbish. Oh, why have I got film, which I've just ruined by sitting in front of the... Where did that come from? That's bad. I don't know why I don't have any film of my own use. Anyway, who cares? I'm just rambling off here. I'm searching around on my desk to find things, and I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. We're making these things, but yeah. So it's like, you know, there was the bad run of the brown Lego piece, and then there was a period of time in which capacitors are bad, and which is why I have this monitor which has needs its capacitors replaced. And I'll never get around to doing it, but I might one day. And then I found out that my the reason I just mentioned that is that I was going through stuff to throw out, and I found an old motherboard for it on my computer, the original motherboard that was in the computer that I replaced. We're up to motherboard number 3. The big circuit board that's inside the computer. Oh gosh. And I looked at it and I'm like, oh, actually I can see what's wrong with it. The capacitors have failed. It's very obvious now that I know about these things. And I could replace those pretty easily. I now have the skills. So in the time, I mean, the number of years since I took that thing out and said, oh, it doesn't work anymore, and put it away somewhere and didn't actually throw it out. And now go around looking at it and saying, should I throw it out? And then going, oh, you know, when I first put it away, I had no idea why it didn't work. And I was like, well, I couldn't fix that. And now I look at it, and the first thing I see is that, oh, okay, maybe it's from that time. It makes sense. When, like, sometime in the 2000s, it makes sense because it fits in. And that's probably it. So now I'm like, oh, now I can't throw it out because there's just this off chance that actually I could fix this, and it would be kind of neat if I pulled it off. Having managed to fix a whole bunch of old school electronic game things, well, 2 of them, and I've got a couple more to fix that I'm pretty sure I'll fix pretty easily. Now I'm like, oh my gosh, I've never done that before, and so now I have to fix this thing, which is kind of like a burden. It's a huge burden. It's like learning how to fix things just makes your life so much more complicated, because then you have to actually do it, because suddenly you'll be like, oh, I could fix that. If only I couldn't, then I could just throw it away, and I never have this conversation. So there we go. I'm a bit annoyed about the whole capacitor thing, because it really was a perfect one that I just had. I must stop thinking about it. I can't. Well, here's one. This is not the one that I was looking for, but this is a capacitor, if you've never seen one. And these particular type of ones, not this particular brand or whatever, but the ones that look like this, that come in little cans, there was a period of time when some of them were pretty bad. And this monitor, when I have the monitor, actually, I have the exact, you can't see it right now, but I have the exact same monitor. I have to make this 4 times. Oh my gosh. I have to make this 4 times. I have the exact same monitor. I have to look at the instructions to make it. Okay. Do we seriously have to make this 4 times? Okay. Alright, let's just organize, and we can talk at the same time. Nice. Input. Doink, doink, doink. They all go like that. And then we have to get a purple one in each. Yeah, so I have the exact same monitor, because I had a monitor and then it stopped working after a while. Well, at least it took a long time to warm up before you could use it. And so I thought, I like this monitor, I'm used to this monitor, so I'm just going to go buy a second-hand one that's exactly the same. And I bought a second-hand one that it had the capacitors replaced, because it's a very common problem with that monitor. So I kept the old one, and one day I'm going to fix it. One day. But then, yeah, when you get a complete, when you get an exact replacement that's got the thing that you needed to get done, it's very hard to actually go around and fix the original. Same with the motherboard thing. It's like, well, I replaced it with another motherboard, which definitely got ruined because the cat went for a wee on it, which was a little bit annoying. And if you're like, how could a cat go for a wee on your thing inside your computer? Because I left the computer on the floor, because it's a tower case thing, and I didn't bother to put the side on it. It's like, who cares? I don't. And then it turns out that's perfect for cats. They go, oh, I'm going to go pee on that, and they did. So they ruined it, and I was like, oh man. Now I still don't bother to put the side on properly, but I keep it on the table, and it's much harder. You have to be a very dedicated cat to try and deliberately pee on my motherboard, which is a much better one. So since it's two generations down from the one that I'm going to repair, it's considerably better, like by a mile and 3 meters. To mix units. So there we go. That goes there. We're almost done with these things. Not quite. There's actually nothing else to do really after this. Once you've got these made up. I'm missing some 2 purple things, but we'll find those in a minute. Let's just finish off these 2. So that's another one done. Alright, and then we're going to do this one. And then we've got to go, oh gosh, where are the purple ones for this one? But our oh goshing can wait just a second, and okay, now it's oh goshing time. Oh gosh, where are the purple ones? There's one, and I'm hoping that, oh, there they are, look at that, aren't they cute? The other one is around, that's a magnet thing. Purple, not purple, but partly purple. Oh, come on. Okay, it really, just, I have to tidy this desk up. Here we go. No, I don't. I found it. There's no need to tidy anything up now. It's all good. Right. Where's the last one of these? Oh. Okay, now I have to tidy the desk up. Alright. Don't fail me now. Where is it? Where is it? It's got to be here. It's right here. Aha. Okay, so done and done and done and done and done. Let's turn the page. It says put them all on like this. Oh, there's the little diamond. We mustn't lose the diamond. And then I haven't actually finished making this one, have I? That was a bit hasty. All right, and now we've got all of that made, and now we can turn the page. Oh, apparently I wasn't meant to put this on this bit here. Look at that. You weren't meant to put that onto the base until now. You're meant to make this up. Who would have done that? No one would have done that. That's just silly. They would have put it straight onto the base when they made it, like I did. So, I hope. And then these 2 bits, look at this. That's kind of scary. Like, there's like little fangs. It's not an octopus. It's a giant spider. That just makes it so much scarier. Who would go on a giant spider ride? And there you go. So, cute, but also terrifying. And spins well. And we'll just put the bird person. I don't know their names. I can't remember their names. They have short legs. So, they'll have to sit at the front. Otherwise, they'll just fall off. We'll let them fall off. They're all going to go for a ride, and then we'll finish the video, and it will be just fine the way that it is. Oh, they fell out. Okay, here we go. Who's going to fall out of the ride because they didn't put their seatbelt on? I'm going to guess it's these 2. Here we go. And told you. Oh no, they fell on the floor. Oh, I've lost them. Oh no. Well, I'll find them tomorrow. I know where they are. Well, I've still got this one. I like the little bird one. Oh well, that was actually quite fun. I enjoyed this. You get a lot of cool bits and pieces. You get 2 cars with antennas things, but I've lost one. Gosh, terrible. And you get this thing here, and you don't get this thing, that's from a different set. And you get this thing here, the cannon, and you get that thing, which is pretty cool. But that belonged to this bit, didn't it? Didn't it? Well, I think it did. I can't remember. Well, was it a separate thing, or did it actually clip onto the front of this? Did it go there? We'll have to look at the instructions. Well, it's going there for now, otherwise it's just going to get lost. It doesn't actually go there. It goes, oh, I've broken it. Have they lost their grippy power in recent years? Maybe that's the scandal of the 2020s, is that the clutch power isn't there anymore. Anyway, that's done. That was quite good value. That was quite good fun. I mean, I did get this reduced to clear, so it's always going to be good value. Oh, and we also got buzz. So it was good. For a 4+ set, it's actually quite involved. So thanks for watching, and tune in next time. Bye.